Greetings and welcome to Tell It to Someone, the only show where I come up blank. Okay, and the first question today is from Alan Koss, and he asks, could you answer Hail Cthulhu's question from last week? And that means not last week, but the week before last. And the answer is, yes, I could. But I'm going to answer his question for this week instead. And Hail Cthulhu asks, what would a good practical ARCHI language keyboard layout using the Latin alphabet look like, with upper and lower case? Look, I know what you're trying to get at, but it's not going to work. As the Wikipedia article that you sent me states, until recently, ARCHI didn't have a written form, except in studies by specialists who used the Latin script. However, in 2006, the Surrey Morphological Group developed a Cyrillic script for ARCHI based on the variant used for Eva, which was used for the ARCHI Russian English dictionary alongside an IPA transcription. So basically, they're using a Cyrillic text, like Russian, instead of the Latin text, like English. And because Cyrillic has more phonemes, it is more variable for it's got more letters, and therefore it can show more kinds of sounds. It is more well adapted to ARCHI. However, if an ARCHI type keyboard was developed for a Latin script, it would probably look pretty much similar to the one you have right in front of your keyboard, unless you speak Greek or Russian. But what it would also have is a system of combination of keys, so that if, for example, you had to type a certain letter that was not in the English alphabet, you would use a combination of keys in order to get that particular letter in the ARCHI version of the Latin script. You thought I wasn't going to answer that one, didn't you? Okay, and the last one is from Duitsert. Okay. If you had to go and live in another country, which country would it be and why? I think I'm going to have to answer this one by quoting Shakespeare. I'm going to use a different angle. I'll be right back. To be or not to be, that is the question. Whether 'tis nobler in the mind to suffer the slings and arrows of outrageous fortune, or to take up arms against a sea of troubles, and by opposing end them, to die, to sleep no more, and by a sleep to say we end the heartache and the thousand natural shocks that flesh is heir to. 'Tis a consummation devoutly to be wished, to die, to sleep perchance to dream. Aye, there's the rub. For in that sleep of death what dreams may come, when we have shuffled off this mortal coil, must give us pause. There's the respect that makes calamity for so long life. For those who bear the whips and scorns of time, the oppressor's wrong, the proud man's contumely, of pangs of despised love, the law's delay, the insolence of office and the spurns the patient merit of unworthy takes, when he himself might Quietus make. What, with a bare bodkin? Who would these fardels bear to grunt and sweat under a weary life? But that the dread of something under death, the undiscovered country from whose bourne no traveller returns, puzzles the will, and makes us rather bear those ills we have than fly to others that we know not of. The conscience does not make cowards of us all, and thus the native hue of resolution is sicklied o'er the pale cast of thought and enterprises of great pith and moment, and disregard their currents turn away, and lose the name of action. Soft you now, the fair Ophelia, nymph, in thy Arisians be all my sins remembered. So if I had to visit another country, you know, if it was compulsory, then that would be the undiscovered country of death, and I'm not in a hurry to go there. I'm dangerously talented and I don't have a cool sign-off. Oh, by the way, put your questions down there. Otherwise you get more Shakespeare. Okay? Okay, thanks, bye.